is that we bite, but we don't chew the things that other people give to us. That's right. This comes down to one of the bad habits that we have of watching instead of participating. Because if you want to be assertive, then you have to get used to constantly being active in motion.
No, darling, that's not.
Now how do you make it?
Do you still have that?
Of course I do.
When you're in motion, it's much easier to stay in motion. And when other people see that, it's also much easier to persuade them. Make a habit of having your next actionable step ready, so you don't have a habit of passivity. This can be finishing your next chapter, next task, next mile.
You had food in your mouth. Listen, that's how it sounds.
But listen, seriously, how close does that sound to?
Assertiveness at its foundation is learning to take control of your abilities and environment. If you have found this helpful, hit that like button so I know too. But if you want to be assertive, but you have nothing to say, that might be because the lack of chewing. I know, it sounds kind of weird. It's not that we don't read or watch enough things, it's that we don't think enough.
It's a departure from a lot of the action-packed movies we've seen.
The subject matter is breast cancer. They told me I had 3 fight scenes.
We're not assertive enough because literally we have heard what everyone else had to say, but we give very little time to how we think about it. Just think about how many minutes you actually spend reflecting by yourself. Then when you do say something, there's actually strength and conviction behind what you say.
What do you look for now that things have changed a little bit, that you're embracing your age?
Well, I am embracing my age. I want to. And
everything that you hear, challenge to see if you actually agree with it or just going with the flow. If you don't pause and kind of give yourself some time to process everything, you will start to blindly accept other people's beliefs instead of developing your own perspective. Next is about finding ways to be assertive at work, especially if you're not a loud person. And this is where timing really matters.
one film I was totally miscast in.
Oh, is that right?
Totally miscast.
Why do you think you were miscast?
Because I saw it.
Pick times when you don't have to compete to speak, quieter environments, and when the person isn't stressed or busy. Come ready to take charge, come with a plan, prepare the points, and be concise.
In this country.
Yeah.
There was
By the way, can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Have you seen Ken Burns' documentary,
Yes.
The US and the Holocaust?
Yes.
Yeah.
My job was down here.
You don't have to be talkative to be heard, but you don't want your environment to be working against you. Another small way you can start to add bits of assertiveness into your life is by using reminders. But this is you reminding others.
Love story on screen where they still really like each other.
After 30 years of marriage.
Yeah.
And there was such grace between you two, and unexpected humor that would come.
Take advantage of the small things that you can do to remind others as a form of assertiveness. It gives you a legitimate reason to practice that confidence and jump into conversations. If you're interested in also how to take control of conversations, I made another video on that.
Game of Thrones.
That's fantastic. Is Liam Neeson in a GMC commercial?
No.
What are you the voice of?
Not cars. Good cop, bad cop in the Lego movie.
But do this sparingly and only use reminders when it actually adds value to the conversation. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I really do believe that how you do something matters a lot. If you like this, you might like some of my other videos that will pop up on the screen.